Hello, 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 and welcome to Promenade Française. Today's day 87. I don't know. I think we got a little bit of a second wind. We are very close to the end of the challenge. Gordon decides he wants to scratch himself, and I'm just going to quickly check the audio to make the audio's working. Now, today I wanted to do some more cheating, but some specific kinds of cheating. Now I'm going to just check the audio, make sure this is working. So far, so good. Okay. Now, once we get into Google AI Studio, we're going to share the screen, and we're going to have to share the Chrome tab because it's only if you share the Chrome tab, I think, that it actually challenge. Exactly, the challenge. Here it is. Bong bong. Hello, hello.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Well, I'm studying French, and I'm just wondering if you can help me to do these exercises.
No problem at all. What can I help you with?
Okay, well, let's read. What's exercise number 3? It says 动词变位.
It says match the following verbs in their infinitive form with their corresponding simple future tense forms.
Future tense. We're doing future tense now?
Yes, that's correct. The exercise is about matching the infinitive verbs with their simple future tense forms.
Wow, that sounds wild. So how do you want to do this?
Okay, I can help with that. Let's match the verbs. 1. Etch matches with bay, B. 2. Avoir matches with day, D. 3. Pleuvoir matches with E, F. 4. Pouvoir matches with pourrait, A. 5. Finir matches with C. 6. Vouloir matches with vouloir, H. 7. Faire matches with effray, I. 8. Aller matches with ire, J. 9. Voir matches with verre, F. And 10. Prendre matches with prendré, G. Did that help?
Yeah, but I didn't hear if any of them matches with E.
Oh, my apologies. The verb pleuvoir, number 3, matches with E, F.
How can you say it matches with E, F?
Pleuvoir is matched with E because pleuvoir is the simple future tense form of pleuvoir. It's an impersonal verb, usually used in the third person singular.
And how am I supposed to learn this if you just tell me all the answers?
You're absolutely right. Simply giving the answers doesn't help you learn. My goal is to help you understand the process. In the future tense, most verbs keep their infinitive form and add specific endings. However, some irregular verbs, like the ones in this exercise, have different stems. We can go through each verb together, and I can explain how their future forms are derived, including the irregular ones.
Sounds wonderful.
Great! Let's start with the first verb, etch. Its future stem is ser, so the future form is serait. Can you see how that works? We can go through each one like this to help you understand.
Okay.
Wonderful. We'll practice more together. Feel free to ask any questions you have as we go along.
Yes.
Okay, great. Shall we move on to the next verb, avoir, and explore its future form?
Yes. Yes.
All right. The verb avoir is matched with aurait, d. This is because aurait is the simple future tense form of avoir for the first person singular. Avoir is another irregular verb with its own future stem.
Continue.
Okay, next verb is pouvoir. This verb matches with pourrait, a. Like être and avoir, pouvoir is irregular and has a special future stem, which is pour. So pouvoir becomes pourrait in the future tense.
Wow, that's so amazing.
I'm glad you find it interesting. Understanding the patterns, even with the irregular verbs, can make it easier to learn. We can keep going through the verbs together. What's the next one on the list?
I don't know. What do you think?
The next verb on the list is finir, number 5.
Okay.
Finir is matched with cinere, C. This is a regular IR verb, so its future stem is the infinitive itself, and we add the future ending a.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's try the next exercise. I'm going to move the screen. So now we're looking at the next exercise. What should we do here?
Exercise number 4 is about writing. It says, Écrivez the bulletin météo du temps de demain, which translates to write the weather forecast for tomorrow's weather. The Chinese text also means the same thing. Below that, there's a map of France with weather symbols and temperature readings.
Wow, I see in the north of France there are two clouds with rain, one cloud with snow, and two clouds with nothing. And there's a thermometer that has low. And then in the south of France, I can see there's one sunshine in the far south, and then there's one cloud that doesn't look very dark, and then there's one cloud with a little bit of sun. But then there's also two dark clouds with snow, and also the thermometer is very high.
Yes, I see the map of France with the different weather symbols and temperature readings. It shows rain in the northwest, snow in the northeast and central east, and sunny skies in the south. The thermometers indicate colder temperatures in the north and warmer ones in the south.
All right, well, what would you do if you were going to do this exercise?
To write the weather forecast, you should see weather conditions shown on the map of France. For example, you could say that it will rain in the northwest, snow in the northeast, and that the south will be sunny. Also, mention the temperature differences, indicating that it will be colder in the north and warmer in the south, based on the thermometer shown.
Great. So, can you pretend that you are writing the weather forecast and make the answer for this exercise?
Okay, here's a answer in French. Demain, le temps sera pluvieux dans le nord-ouest de la France. Dans le nord-est et le centre-est, il neigera et les températures seront froides. En revanche, dans le sud, le soleil brillera avec des températures plus douces.
I'm thinking that, once we finish this, uh, challenge, then I think I'm going to start again from the beginning, or close to the beginning, maybe not the exact beginning, but at least somewhere near the beginning. And I think I'm going to create a blog, and then it's going to be an AI blog. And it's not technically like a blog, so it's a blog to some extent, but I'm going to remake this textbook, and this textbook is going to be like an AI first textbook, because I like the idea of using AI. I don't think that we've like learned it perfectly with the way that we're doing the AI. And I also feel like we're just like way too fast. The 90-day challenge was really awesome, just for the basic idea of like, what does it mean to do a 90-day challenge? And like, what is the general content for this textbook? And what are the general ideas for an A1 student? And now that we're like getting close to the end of this challenge, we have a full and complete understanding of what it means to study A1. We have a good understanding of the vocabulary. We have a good understanding of the types of grammar. So we're going to have the passive composé and the passé infinitive, or whatever it was. And then now we're having simple future. So it's like we got a full understanding of everything. There's nothing new. Once we finish the challenge, the A1 level is like, there you go. This is A1. This is what it means to be A1. But have we actually like developed the skills? Can we use those muscles? And then did the exercise actually help us to develop those muscles? Do we have the ability to produce sentences, to be able to do these things? And I would argue that we don't. So um, I mean, do we have to start over again, like at the very beginning, or like to what extent do we need to start over? I think at this point, what I'm going to do is we're going to start near the beginning or at the beginning. I'm going to write, instead of having the challenge like what we're doing now, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I have another channel where I also use AI, but I'm using AI to design software, and it's called my blog is well, the series that I'm doing now, I call it 10 o'clock in Tbilisi. Right now I'm in a country called Georgia, and I think that the best thing to do is you pick a time and then you do that thing every day at that time, because it's actually really helping me with my software little project, because every day I say, okay everyone, it's 10 o'clock in Tbilisi, and then I'm on doing a live video on YouTube every day, 10 o'clock in Tbilisi. Hello, it's 10 o'clock in Tbilisi. And then I start doing my software project. And then this is going to be my second software project. It's going to be an AI first French language blog, which basically means it's an AI first website, which basically means it's an AI first textbook, which means it's an AI first process for developing the ability to speak French. And we have a clear understanding of the content that's going to be in it, and we have an okay understanding of AI. And now it's time to create exercises that will create actual fluency. So, and I think I'll call it also 10 o'clock in Tbilisi. Why? Because every night at 10 p.m., that's when I finish my work. And then I got, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes before I take my dog for a walk. So I do 10 o'clock in Tbilisi in the morning, YouTube, live YouTube, 10 o'clock in Tbilisi at night, live YouTube video. I think that's what we're going to do for the next. It's not going to be a challenge, because like this has been a 90-day challenge, because it's like that's what it took to create this habit. Now I don't want to lose this opportunity to learn French, but we need to make some changes for the way that we're doing it. So day 87, we're starting to think about what does it mean to have it's 10 o'clock in Tbilisi in the evening, using AI tools to create a new type of language learning experience, blog, textbook, whatever you want to call it. We'll start to put the concept together slowly over time. Thank you for joining me. We got 2 more days. Day 88, day 89, 3 more days.